What's up, guys? Welcome back, bro. Right behind me we have my first testings of this e-bike conversion kit that I'm gonna be building. And it's not gonna be any e-bike conversion kit. This time we're making our own surron because I can't have it here and it's super expensive. And so instead of paying 4 to 5k for a surron and then go 45 miles per hour, because that's the only legal thing you can do here, and you can't really drive illegally out here because it's Switzerland, we're doing this. This is not going to be the bike I'm going to be building it on. This is just going to be a quick test. For the conversion kit I paid 250 and I got in screen right now. For the bike that I'm going to be putting it on, is going to be a full suspension bike so we can do real surron stuff on it as well, and we're going to make the bike look like a surron. So this is what the screen looks like. What we got here is a on and off button. Here is a light button, and right here we have the mode switches. This is mode 1. Right now we have a thumb throttle, but I'm gonna upgrade to a twist throttle. I'm gonna be using a surron twist throttle. Mode 1, top speed. Let's test out mode 2. This is the acceleration. Pretty nice. This is mode 3. To change the modes, by the way, we just press this button right here, mode button. So for a slow start, we go like this, and then we go increase quick. Top speed. On camera it doesn't look as tough, but this is some serious speed, let me tell you. And let's check out the acceleration when I go from the switch button all the way down immediately. I would say this is some good acceleration, no? So I sent ChatGPT a link to the e-bike kit, and I asked him, yo, will everything fit on the bike? This is the bike, by the way, that I want to buy. It's either this one or this one. And he was like, yeah, it will all fit. But the hub motor, which is this thing right here, might not fit because of the measurements on the average bike. It's actually 13 millimeters, some shit like that, he was saying. And I go to check myself. I put it on. I put this on and everything, and this should all end up fitting just fine if I tighten this right. So I have no idea what this man was talking about, but yeah, we'll just see when the actual bike that I want to install it on arrives. It's not like I'm just gonna be getting myself a full suspension bike and then throwing on a surron seat and a twist throttle. I'm gonna upgrade a lot of things on the bike. I'm gonna do the forks, all of it. So these are the brakes that came with the kit. As you can see, these are electrical brakes, and that's not good, because if you want to wheelie or do anything, this means that if you press the brakes, the whole motor just shuts off. It will stop giving power, and that's how electrical brakes just work. So the biggest thing most people do as soon as they get their e-bikes or build their own e-bikes is they cut the electrical brakes or they plug them out. This is important for wheelies and just overall use of the bike. But that's fine. I don't need these brakes because the bike that I'm planning on buying will have the bike that I'm planning on buying will have disc brakes. So this is the battery, and this is a pretty neat small battery. This is the battery compared to JBL box, same size. And I wear shoe size 44 to 45 compared to a to 1.5 liter water bottle. So yeah, this battery should fit into most bike frames. Especially this is especially good since a lot of those e-bike batteries are really big, have a big plastic shell around the battery, and most of the time those won't really fit in. So this is the length of the battery. On here it's almost 7 centimeters, let's say. So 24 by 7 like that, and it's 7 here as well, but we do 8.5 centimeters, let's say. So let's say 24 centimeters by 8.5 centimeters, and let's say 7 centimeters by 7 centimeters. What's up, guys? So let me tell you guys real quick what's going on at the moment with the e-bike. First of all, I ordered the wrong spokes. These spokes are just the wrong size. I don't know what I was thinking. Not even knowing the ERD. But now I understand the whole math equation correctly. So let me tell you real quick how that's done.
To find spoke length, we use a simple geometry formula based on the hub and rim measurements. Start with the rim radius, that's half the ERD, and the hub flange radius, that's half the flange diameter. We combine them with the crossing angle using the law of cosines. L equals r squared plus r squared minus 2r cos theta. Finally, adjust for the flange offset from center. That gives you the exact spoke length for your e-bike hub motor.
But unless you're a mathematical genius like me, you're not able to do this. So you should go ahead and use any spoke length calculating website that you may like. Or the easiest way is to just use ChatGPT. In both, you just fill in your measurements. So first you need
Hub diameter,
or also known as PCD. In my case, it was 230 millimeters. Then you need your flange to flange spacing. Then you need to know how many holes you have on your hub motor. Then you need the ERD of your actual wheel that you want to build the hub motor into. Then you need to choose in which pattern you want to align your spokes. In my case, I chose the 3-cross pattern to give it enough strength to manage the torque of a hub motor.
But guys, before we do all this calculating and double check the ERD, which I have a very smart plan for doing, I will show you guys real quick what just came into the mail. Water bottle, and this water bottle is completely sized wrong. It's not the right size. And what my plan is to fit this battery into this bottle, but that's obviously not even gonna work anymore. But what also came in is this throttle and also this throttle. So let me explain real quick. This throttle has the same exact adapter as this small little thumb throttle. But later I want to convert this throttle to also work with this plug. This throttle also has 3 wires, but it's an official surron throttle. So let's unplug this real quick, and then proceed to plug in the new twist throttle. Okay, so I got this old bike again for testing. I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit because it's wet. So this is this genius plan of mine. What if I just cut a hole in the middle of this paper, then put it through this, poke a hole through the paper from both the opposite sides. Let's just see and test it, I guess. I've done little markings on approximately where the spoke hole is. So this is honestly the most accurate I can get, since I do not have any calipers available, and measure this from this hole to that hole. It's 235 millimeters, and this is honestly as accurate as I can get. I'll calculate the ERD with this measurement now, and I'll just be ordering a bunch of different spoke lengths, seeing if I can calculate, so then I can try them all out on the bike. Real quick, I decided on this bike. These are the connectors. Red goes to brown, black to black, and green to blue. I'm gonna do some research real quick and figure this out. This is how you should be soldering this. So first of all, you want to cut this plug off right around right here. Now you have to strip the wire. For that, get yourself
or a wire stripper or a Japanese knife or a box cutter, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to use this small one because I'm skilled. So now that you have these wires stripped as well, you need to strip these. After this was kind of hard, but now I stripped these wires as well. I put some heat shrink on, cut the cables right here at the strip these as well. Twist the wires together, doing one after the other because this is pretty tedious work. After you twisted them together, put some solder on it. Some solder over this looks good. You have to solder a lot of things. You might have yourself one of these octopus arms, which I have, to hold these wires together. This is pretty helpful with this. Now you can just, with a lighter, make sure everything is good and then start on the next wire. It's not the easiest thing to solder. It looks finished. So I have a little zip tie on here. I have it plugged in right here. And the throttle is right here. We can go give it a test. And I secretly know that this is not going to work, and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Why this didn't work. As you can see, the black wire on this side goes to the black wire on that side. The green wire right here goes to the white wire right here. And the red wire goes to the red wire right here. Now, if you look at my throttle build right here, you can tell it would go in right here by this loop that will go click in here. Now you can tell that the green wire, which goes in on the far right side, connects with the black wire. The black wire connects with the green wire, and the red wire connects with the red. So the only right one is the red, and green and black are twisted. I can't believe this myself, but I was able to switch these green and black wires around. As you can notice, we're in mode 1. Anyway. We did it! And look at the immediate response. And then we can put it in a higher mode, mode 2. Fast forward a month later, I've just collected on a bunch of spokes in wrong sizes. This is not even all of them, and a bunch of other accessories for my build. I actually imagined me being able to just order the bike and then build the wheel with the spokes I ordered, but sadly, I realized too late that the bike that I wanted to buy actually only has 32 holes, and my motor that I have has 36 holes. So now I ordered a 29-inch rim that hopefully will work on the bike that I want to order. Even though I would have probably been fine with this 36-hole rim that is from my testing bike. So now I'm gonna make this into a 3-part series. Next part I will be finishing the bike, so stay subscribed for that and turn on the notifications. I'll be thoroughly testing the bike in the 3rd part. In the next part, I'm lacing the wheel, kind of testing, and finishing the build. I hope you enjoyed.